It took me a long time to recognise myself as a carer. I've always had a very close relationship with my mum, something I've always done, seen her daily, and I noticed that I was having to spend more and more time with her, and it started to impact because I suppose you can call it a sandwich carer. I've got elderly parents, I've got children of my own, and I've got grandchildren. And it started being a bit taxing, and it was really bothering me. Getting mum to appointments, I noticed her health was deteriorating. She's got early onset dementia, so I needed a lot of support. So I was going every morning, straight after work, appointments, I was taking leave, and it started to have a detrimental effect on my work-life balance. I didn't want to acknowledge the fact that I was a carer initially. I found it very hard to accept that, but I was encouraged to do so. I looked at things and thought I need to really speak to my employers about this, which is what I did. I can't thank them enough for all the support I've been given. It's enabled me to continue in my working life. I do work full time, but we have something, the carer-friendly employer I work for has a carer passport, and that carer passport has made a massive difference. It's nothing too scary, it sounds as if it is, but basically it's to give my employer an understanding of my caring role, how it affects me, what support, if any, they can offer, and it's made a tremendous difference. It's enabled me to continue working. I want to prolong my career, I love my job, and I don't feel as if I'm sort of neglecting my mum. So, example of things that I really find it useful for example, if I needed any time to take my mum to the hospital or the GP, I've spoke to my employers and I've said to them, that I'm going to struggle, and they've said, not a problem, they'll let me come in later and finish later. Very flexible in that way, which really, really helps. I do feel that without that type of support, I would have had to really, really consider whether I could have continued with my employment. I would have found it very hard. I can't recommend it enough. I think without that support from my employer, I probably would have had to reduce my hours and I probably would have had to leave. And to me, that would be a waste, because it's all them years of experience that my employer would have lost if I hadn't been able to be supported through that process.